Okay, welcome back. So with the board out on the bench, I had put the processor in, the Core i5. I had then mounted the fan, which already had the thermal paste on it. After that, I put the DIMMs on the board, and then I put the board inside the case. Then I started hooking everything up. It was very much a challenge at that point because the documentation for the Alienware was minimal at best, and it really didn't cover the light kit and some of the other stuff that was on there. Then I put the graphics card in, hooked up the rest of it. I have the 3 drives that are in here. I only have one hooked up now with the red, as you can see, and then I have the other 2 that are here. So I'm going to get this one loaded with the OS first, and then I'm going to mount these 2 and get them mapped. I have a DVD drive, I have the Blu-ray drive, and then I have the media card reader that are listed on the website as we've shown before. So I'm pretty much good to go. Now I've got the external power supply connected to the card, and then I have the SATA connections all done. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to flip the power switch. Hopefully we'll get some lights. I'm going to power on, hit the CMOS, and then hopefully we'll get this good to go. So here we go, and okay, I've got a blue light and I've got a glowing red light, which is good, and nothing is smoking. So here we go with that. So underneath here there is a power and a CMOS, and I'm going to hit the power first, and then I'm going to hit the CMOS, and then hopefully something's going to come up on the screen. Please. Okay, I've got P55 SLI, and I'm hitting the delete key as it goes, so that will get me into the setup screen. Okay, here we are. I'm into run setup. So I'm hitting the delete key, press delete key to run setup. And here we are. So I'm going to go through the basics that are listed here. I don't know why it keeps beeping at me, but hopefully that's okay. Now I'm going to go through some of the standard BIOS features. They actually have a really good podcast for this, so I'm not going to go through mine specifically. I'll just reference the podcast, and hopefully you guys can check that out. I'm very happy nothing blew up. I noticed that I don't have the lights running on the chassis, so I'll have to check those and see if it has to do with once I get the pin setups for this. So I will see you in a little bit. Bunch of hitting F2s, F12s. The P55 SLI startup screen doesn't show, or at least from what I could tell, doesn't show at the bottom the F12 and the F2 kind of setup thing. So I'm going to basically just set up with Windows 7 here, get everything else going. I still haven't figured out the light kit and what's going on with that, but at least I have the thing running and I'll be able to get everything set up. So it's going pretty well. The fans are going. It's not too loud. It's probably about as loud as my 540, considering this thing's got like 7 fans going all at once. So we seem to be going full speed with this, and let you know in a little bit how it turns out. Okay, Windows loaded in under 15 minutes, which is just amazing considering. Super fast. DVD helped, the processor helped, everything was just wonderful with this. The rest of the system that we're going to do is all going to be with the internal recorder, so this will be the last video. But thank you for being a part of this, and I'll see you soon.